All right, we're officially recording take number 76 now for the day. This one is the last time, I promise, that we're going to record today. But we had some technical difficulties. We're working on that. We all have full-time jobs. We all don't just sit around and, have the ability to just screw around on.
I don't.
Well, what the hell am I doing here? Well, why am I the one doing that? Then you're going to learn how to edit the software. You're going to sit around drinking that Turner's whatever curse back in the back and figure this out for us, because I sure as hell obviously don't know what I'm doing. Which, bringing that up with this, with what's going on with the coronavirus topic for this show and for every show that we've been doing during this thing going on, if you say coronavirus or COVID-19 or whatnot, then you have to take a shot of that nasty gasoline that Austin just smelt. It is a moonshine, I believe, right, Austin?
Yes, sir.
And it's 140 proof, which Chase, our moonshine specialist, says it's pretty potent based off of his experience. What's the best moonshine you've had, Chase?
What's that?
What's the best moonshine you've had then?
So, quick story. My brother was a whitewater raft guide in West Virginia, so he brought back some very, very legit moonshine, White Lightning. I mean, there was no apple, no juice or anything in there, and it was warm. Like I said, burnt in your mouth as soon as it hit, burnt all the way down your throat and into your stomach, and didn't stop there. I mean, it smelled like gasoline, and I have never tasted gasoline before, but I'm sure it's got to be somewhat similar.
Oof. Yeah, that stuff just looked nasty. And then the way Austin smelt it. So whoever says the coronavirus or says that word, once we kick off or really get going in the show, then they have to take a shot. I said a 5-second poll, but I guess if you just take a little drink of that stuff, you're going to be, probably seeing black sheep flying across the sky. So
what we should do too is we need whoever's doing that shot needs to record themselves doing it. We can plug that video clip
in it
at some point in the next episode.
Well, we got to make it more fun. If that's the case, we're going to have some. I mean, there's going to have to be some drinking done with it. So maybe we add some more rules with it. Since, I mean, it is one cup, everyone knows the rules. It can't be cursing because maybe it can be. You're going to trade a curse word for a drink.
No,
stuff can't be that.
You're going to make me crack a beer open. It's only 9:48.
Don't act like you've already haven't had one.
Yeah.
Not yet.
You're lying.
He keeps walking
I haven't had one.
That's not a coffee cup.
You're going to get e-learning day done still.
Hey. Someone's got to.
E-learning done day.
Someone's got to. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get right in the show. So if you've been listening or watching the past couple episodes, YouTube channel's a little bit behind. Gracefully, this show is going to eventually be live on Wednesday mornings at Porter Coffee or another coffee shop, but we're not sure when that's going to be. So moving forward, we're going to pre-record everything, but still going to be shown quote unquote live on YouTube on Wednesday morning. So that's if YouTube doesn't screw us around and kick us off like they did on our episode 1, which I was super pissed about because it was super good. But it is up there now. They kicked us off the live feed, but good thing I recorded it because we ended up uploading it and it still looked really, really good. So go check out that video Kyle Gibson popped on for a quick second. And what else do we have going on? There was some Japanese dude doing some belly flops on a 5-meter diving board. And then the push-up challenge. So those were the three things that we kind of looked at on that second episode. But eventually had this thing going live on Wednesday mornings, but this one is going to be pre-recorded, but hopefully we'll still be able to bring some good stuff and some funny content to you. I guess starting off here with what's going on and being at home, we all watch shows, stuff like that. I did catch the Tiger King. I know I screwed up last week by really not knowing too much. I thought I knew about it, but I didn't. So I'm glad I finished watching it because I did catch some things that I now know what you guys gave me shit about. So I do apologize for coming and thinking I was Terry Big Nuts and knew the show up and down when I only watched half of an episode 1. So
Terry Big Nuts, is that what you just said?
I did, yeah. That means I thought I was really cocky. But
I'm going to change his name in my phone right now.
Yes.
Terry Big
I want
Nuts?
your screen to say Terry Big Nuts.
That'll be next week. Well, I'm just worried about getting the damn show live. We'll worry about changing names later.
I don't know why you're so worried about it being live. I mean, it'll happen.
Well, it just sucks because, like I was just telling you, Austin and I really spent, like, on Friday, like, an hour and a half in the afternoon. Yeah, probably 2 hours in the afternoon. And it was running perfect. I mean, perfect. I didn't test it, like, this morning or last night because I figured it's not going to be any different. And it ran just as well as it did, but it just was having a tough time getting from the restreaming software to YouTube for some reason. And I saw YouTube, like, put a hold or something on live feed. Now I'm not 100% sure why they're doing that. So I'll figure that out eventually, sooner or later. But at least have the live video ready to go, or have live ready when we're done and can go meet at a remote place with each other at one point. So that's the goal.
Look at your phones really quick.
Terry Big Nuts is talking. Look at that. Look, if you see my screen right now, it says that too.
Oh, you're gone. You took your other video off.
Oh, it's because I got off of it. Hold on a second. Terry Big Nuts is back talking again. Here he is.
Oh,
You look at the top. Terry Big Nuts is there. So to kind of hop in back to the Tiger King. So those people who, like, if you don't get TikTok or don't have a TikTok, even if you don't make any TikTok videos, it's still absolutely hilarious to get. I spend more time watching TikTok videos than I watch and go through, like, my social media now. In the evening time, it's such a habit to scroll through. It's people dancing and doing these, like, to a song. It's only like a 15 to 50-second video, but there's some pretty funny stuff. So where I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and it's actually before this whole video went viral. Like, Barstool Sports is now sharing it. They call it Tiger King. Tiger King TikTok dance. And this dude is, like, now blowing up social media because he dressed up as Tiger King. I'm going to share this video on my screen. I think you'll be able to hear it. I hope you'll be able to hear it. But I think you guys have all three seen it. And this might be something that we had an issue with seeing the screen. But I'm going to share this with you. Check this out. Can you guys see my screen, Austin?
Yep, it says Terry Big Nuts is now sharing his screen.
There it is. All right, so here's what this came out to be. Let me know if you can hear the audio too. Can you hear that? Did you guys hear that video? Could you guys hear it?
I could hear it really faintly. Chase, you're muted.
Let's watch this one more time if you didn't catch it the first time.
I didn't hear it, but I've seen it. I didn't think it was that great. I mean, it's cool, but
The funny thing is, if we could almost, if we put that yellow wig on Mitchell, because that guy's got that nasty ass Fu Manchu, he'd look like Mitchell.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, when I decide to shave, I don't know what that means because I actually kind of look like I'm more than 12 years old. When I shave, I'm going to let it go, and I may, hopefully, maybe by Halloween, I'll be Tiger King.
Please do it.
I mean, you got to set goals. So
that's a great goal to have. It's better than any goal I have right now.
They'll be indoors at that point.
I'd be anxious to see with our great recording studio that we've got going on here, multi-million-dollar platinum artist we have, if that audio clip even played. Would fucking surprise me because we suck ass. This thing sucks, and we're working on it. But I thought that was hysterical. Chase didn't find it too funny, but I think it's just funny. I've seen everybody now doing different stuff, like with Tiger King and all that jazz. And I literally died laughing when I saw it because he remixed like that song that was playing. I'll make sure it plays here at some point. But that song that was playing, like they remixed it of an actual TikTok that gets played consistently. So people use that song like 400 times through TikTok, and he just remixed it and put Carol Baskin's name in there that she fed her husband to the tigers. So pretty good stuff. That was just kind of a funny video there. I guess kind of some hot topics going on right now in the world other than this you-know-what going on. I literally just about said it, and I'm not even lying to you right now.
I think
No
that you
sports.
should have to do the 5-second poll since you like that was your idea. It should be like if me and Austin slip up and say it, we'll just take like the little sip. But if you do, I think that you should take that 5-second poll since you were.
Well,
so
then you guys
adamant
come up with
about it.
another rule because that's going to be pretty easy for me, I think.
I will bet you $1,000, $1,000 cash that you can't take a 5-second pull of that.
And we're not talking about the high school 5-second pull where you tipped it up and like let it sit in your mouth, but you just didn't swallow it and you
5
pretend
seconds.
like you're taking a big chug.
And just to make sure that
Hold on. 5 seconds for $1,000.
Yeah, and to make
that's
sure
worth the hangover for 3 days.
You'll die.
Yeah, I was say you could be flirting. You would be incredibly drunk.
From a 5-second pull of that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you?
Mitchell, I haven't.
It was a true 5-second pull.
Like gulp, 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 gulp.
I even do this, and so we can be true and know that you're actually taking gulps. We'll just line up 5 shot glasses in a row, and you just got to pound 5 in a row. And to put things into perspective, I don't know if you can see it or not on the back of this. Okay, so obviously the bottle was filled up to here, didn't go up the neck. So I've had this bottle for about 6 months now, and there's only been 4 people have drank that much. And every single person that's drank it, myself, by taking a little sip, has all puked.
Just that much?
Yeah. Like just even enough to get your tongue wet.
$1,000 isn't even worth it.
No, you wouldn't be able to finish it.
Hey,
you wouldn't get the 5 in. You would not get the 5 in, period. Even if you think that you could handle it, you would maybe get past that first one. I don't even think you'd be able to get to the second one.
No.
I think you're right, but I would try for 1,000.
You would need the cash on the table. Like, you'd need to physically see it and touch it.
Yeah, I would need that money there. I would need to put that.
If you took a whole first shot of that, if you took an entire shot of that and you didn't throw up, you still have to pick up that second one and keep going. And
would you call me Terry Big Nuts for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Man, I might play with your Terry Big Nuts if you can drink 5 of those.
Yeah, I mean, if you can. Yeah, it's just not. You're not going to do it.
So where I was getting at kind of earlier before I screwed up the live feed again. So there's a guy by the name of Shoe Nice, and I'm going to share this one with you because this is absolutely impressive. This is going to be more impressive than you taking a 5-second pull or me taking a 5-second pull of that gas, let alone anything. So this guy right here does the stupidest videos. I don't know how this guy still is not alive. All he does, and he's really kind of cracked out and weird like. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can. The audio on this has to be played. My video, you should still see my video here. I'm going to try something. Hold on a little second, Brooklyn. What's up? Sure. Hold on. Got to put the cap on the lid for the milk. Since my kids now are waitresses and think they can get milk out of the fridge. So this guy like takes videos and became famous for making YouTube videos of just chugging alcohol, fifths. Eating glue sticks, like stupid stuff. But the fact of how quick he chugs a fifth of something, or like, it's unbelievable. And I think you're gonna really probably, in my eye, it's kind of scary. I mean, extremely scary. So here we go.
Have you ever seen somebody chug a fifth in front of you?
No, have you?
I saw a guy do it whenever I was in high school.
Are you kidding me?
I think I was in high school. I don't know if he was graduated or was a senior and I was a sophomore or something.
He was.
But yeah, he had a fifth of like vodka or something. And he was like, "Watch this," and tipped it back. And wow, he's a big guy. All right. He was he was super fucked up.
Let me know if you can hear this, okay? Can you hear me talking? Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah.
All right, check this. This is absolutely incredible.
Waiting.
Yeah,
I know.
anytime now.
Probably not going to work.
What is it?
Said it's shoe nice.
Yeah, so I'll just play it and you can watch it. And there's no audio. It is what it is. But so he takes this fifth. This is a fifth of just a Smirnoff bottle in 22 seconds. So here we go. 22 seconds. Full fifth.
Is it flavored?
Smirnoff raspberry.
Hurry up and
I can
chug the
just-
damn thing.
I can just imagine Mitchell holding the Tanner's curse.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't happening. I'm gonna get up there.
God damn, dude. We know what the fuck it is. Just drink this shit.
Oh,
Oh my.
wow. Why does he have his hand on his neck like that?
Gone.
Oh.
So that guy literally, he
Doesn't have a liver.
no, I don't know how he's still alive
No.
because I mean he is ate like Elmer's glue, wood glue. He'll eat like freaking. He'll try to eat like 16 packages of hot dogs in under 2 minutes. Raw hot dogs. He'll eat. I've seen him put motor oil in his mouth, like drink motor oil. He just does some of the stupidest things I've ever seen. But he gets millions. Like it's 5.5 million views. He calls himself Shoe Nice, and he takes a sip. He goes, "Shoe Nice, cheers!" Chug the whole damn thing. I'm hoping that this audio shows there on when I recorded this video, but I doubt it will because why would something go smooth? So I guess there's kind of two funny videos that just came off the top of my mind, and I didn't even have planned or scheduled. What about you guys? Anything on the topic of conversation? Anything on your mind that ran across this week?
Yeah, I'm gonna brag about my grass.
Oh my God.
Bragging about your
Yeah,
grass?
yeah, we were talking before we got on the show. You guys were talking about the Masters being moved to November, and I was gonna do this last night, and I didn't get the opportunity to do so. But I was going to take a picture of my backyard, and my neighbor has these apple trees or some sort of fruit trees in the back that are the white blooms on them, and my backyard literally looked like it could be on a fucking golf course.
Did you just compare? Did you
So-
just use the words "masters" and your grass in the same sentence?
Yeah, I mean they're pretty close. Let me see if I can.
Oh.
Can you see this at all?
I see a lot of holes.
Yeah, it looks like a mole ran through it.
I have a bad camera. Okay. I'll go outside right now and show you.
It looks pretty good. I will
It
give it
looks
to
like
you.
a tee box. It looks like a tee box at Augusta.
I gotta say, it looks
Nice
like the
though.
rough.
Looks good.
The
Grass
rough.
is really green.
Yeah, it looks like the
Stuck my-
rough. That's compliment. Anything
Oh yeah,
at
because I'm not gonna cut it low like a fucking fairway.
anything at Augusta, even hell, I'd be okay with having the concession stand, being a concession stand worker. And you're trying to compare your grass to the fairways or tee boxes at Augusta National.
Not a fairway. I'm just comparing it to the overall view of the backyard, looking out the back door, seeing the grass, especially the sun setting on that backside of the house with the white trees on the fence line.
And the picket fence.
It's there. Trust me.
Hey,
I'm good.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
With my golf club in the back.
Yeah, the quarantine has been affecting Austin, like hallucinations and stuff a little bit, and that's fine. But the grass, it looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, it looked amazing. I think you should probably call the turf pro guys over at Augusta and see if you can get a job. I think it's that good.
Might do that.
Chase, your grass looking good?
Just wait.
Doing a lot of patchwork right now, so we've been trying to get that fixed up. That's on the agenda for today to get more of that knocked out.
I'm just trying to keep ants out of the house.
What about you, Mitch?
Like what have I been doing or anything I came across stuff?
No, the lawn.
The lawn.
Oh, it looks
Do
great.
you cut the grass, Mitch?
No, he doesn't. He tried to get me to
you strike me as the type that you probably don't cut the grass.
I am. I actually asked Austin. My yard before we sold our house. I am very good with outdoors and the grass. We're renting this house currently, so we actually just started doing some landscaping stuff yesterday. But the grass, I just fertilized it, so it should be popping up a little bit better soon. But I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I am the one that mows the grass. The other day I did ask. It's a guilty answer. I did ask Austin because I had a lot of crap going on here at the house, and the kids were not having a good day. And the grass, the front yard was just blowing up. And so I called Austin just randomly to catch up. Like, what are you doing? He goes, I just went and mowed my grass. I said, I'll come mow my grass. I'll pay you. It never got mowed. So that shows you how well that went. Austin's lawn care company, when you call and we don't show up.
Hey, there's no contract. I was busy doing all kinds. I redid my entire front landscape, and I redo it every year for the most part. But this year was a big revamp. I ripped out a bunch of tall grasses that I didn't want anymore. So it was a whole project. I mean, I spent almost $500 on fucking plants at Home Depot.
Makes sense. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we haven't gone out and bought any mulch or anything yet, but no, I haven't mowed my backyard yet because it hasn't. The people who lived here before didn't. Not many people really take care of their yard. I mean, heck, it's a rental house, but it's also like a hobby to get out and do something like that. So I did ask Austin to mow my grass. Never got mowed, so I mowed the front at least myself and got some fertilizer on it and started doing some edging and stuff like that. So it's coming along, but it isn't Augusta National good, I guess.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Also, so my front yard with the landscape does look like a tee box.
Next topic.
Here's the next topic.
Have you been drinking?
No, not yet. I'll wait till noon.
I bet your grass doesn't even look like Hawk's tail.
Oh, fucking please.
Brandon Morton. Hey, Brandon, Austin's going to send you a video or a picture of his grass, and I want you to tell me that it looks better than hole 18's fairways.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Morton, challenge. We got to see a picture. This has to be shared on Hawk's Tail's Facebook page, too. I'm going to cut this and send it to Brandon tonight. And we'll.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to take the picture of me set up with my golf clubs in the backyard. And I'm going to show you. I need you to fake a hole. Make a hole? No, my grass, I'm not going to dig a fucking hole.
Fake like you're hitting it, almost like the Caddyshack scene.
All right.
And there's some content for us. That will be on this video. It needs to be done today.
It's gotta be in the evening when the lighting's right. So just bear with me.
I like this.
You don't believe me, whatever. I don't give a shit.
I think your grass looks good, but fuck. When you say it looks like Augusta National, that's like saying I look like I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No, you look like Joe Exotic.
I will look like Joe Exotic.
Looks like Terry Big Nuts.
Terry Big Nuts is talking again.
Facts. So, okay, next topic.
No, wait a second. I'm not done.
Oh, my God.
Chase, did you know, and for everyone watching, did you guys know that Mitchell has pet koi fish in his backyard?
He has a what?
He has 2 koi fish.
Why?
Came with that rental.
Good fucking question.
Came with the rental house. Well, I don't know. It was weird. We didn't even realize it. And we went out back because when we moved in, started renting the house, it was winter and crappy. Didn't really go outside, obviously. But we went out back and we looked at the back window and we go, there's a freaking koi pond back there. So, I mean, there's no way there's fish. It's obviously iced over, right? Other than the bottom that has the heater on it. And sure as shit, that thing thawed out and there's 2 koi fish in it. I mean, they're not very big. About that big, which Austin's pretty familiar with that. And most recently,
the height of my grass.
Not fairway material. But then I went back there the other day and there was a dead, I didn't tell you this, Austin. There's a dead frog. I mean, massive frog. Probably, I'm not kidding you, probably that big around. Dead with the fish in its mouth. So it was trying to eat the fish and something happened to it and it died. Probably from the weed killer I sprayed, but made its way into the water.
Gonna call. You're gonna be in jail with Joe Exotic.
A lot of people wish they weren't. I bet they wish they were in jail.
Joe Exotic, Terry Big Nuts,
and Carol Baskin.
Cellmates.
All right, so I've talked a little bit sports. How bad is sports killing you guys not being able to watch it? Because it doesn't really bother me one bit. I don't really ever watch too much sports. But I'm kind of getting a little frustrated now, not having other things to watch other than just like Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube TV, all that stuff. Because there's only so much.
This would be like the golden part of sports right now. It would be the best time of the year. I mean, the Final Four would either be this weekend or just be getting done, right? Then you would have NBA would be getting ready to go into playoffs, Masters, baseball underway. I mean, this is to me, the best time for sports right now. This little 3-week window where you have all college, golf, baseball, NBA, all of them all at once.
Now, what if, speaking of the Final Four, if there was Final Four, who was – because college basketball is probably one of my favorite sports. If you had a Final Four, who would your Final Four teams be based off of where they were at year to date on the season?
Hell, I have no idea. What's weird is that it seems like it was so long ago. And it was just –
It does.
3 weeks ago, and it feels like it was last year.
What about you, Austin? I'll go first then.
Nope.
Kentucky being one of them, and not just because I'm a Kentucky fan.
Obviously, you had to be to make a comment like that.
Well, I am. You're an IU fan. They wouldn't even made it into NIT.
Oh, they made the tournament.
Go, Archie. Kentucky would have been one. I haven't looked at the bracket. I think they did a mock bracket or whatnot. Duke would be one for sure. Would be another one. They've had a really good year. But believe it or not, Dayton. I like Dayton a lot. They were a 5 seed most of the year. I know they play their conference is a little bit different. I don't know what conference that is in. But Dayton would be the other one. And the fourth one, I'm not 100% sure. They're gone. Maybe Clemson. I think Clemson was pretty decent. But no, for sure Kentucky, Dayton, and Duke were my 3 off the top of my head that I could think of. I'm just happy to see that North Carolina was dog crap.
Yeah, they're bad.
They were horrible, man. Absolutely terrible.
I think I would have had Kentucky, Kansas, Dayton, and the fourth one's tricky. I don't know, like you said, I don't know where they would have all fit in at, but I don't know who the fourth one would be.
That's what I'm
confused. State was a tournament tough team, I feel like, too.
Who was?
And I don't have faith in the Daytons. Yeah, they went on a good run, but sure, who they play, who they beat, nobody. Gonzaga, same thing. They almost never make it.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets Sweet 16, they got to go up against somebody. Usually those teams well, it's a lot to play. I mean, some of those teams like Dayton, smaller schools have never played in front of a big crowd before. Or some of them haven't went up against a big Power 5 school. They're going to have a following that it's going to be much bigger. It's a home game for a team like that. So I don't think they would have. I don't think they would have made it.
I don't know. I wish that I feel bad because I saw also something NCAA said. Sources aren't right, but that they were going to not give basketball or winter sports the extra year eligibility waiver.
Did they decide that?
I think I saw it because I had, and it might have been from a pretty NCAA basketball or NCAA winter sports.
Well, it would.
You're breaking up, dude. Hold on. Yeah, they are. Per NCAA Sports Illustrated, winter sports were not included in the extended eligibility, which excludes basketball players from earning an extra year per NCAA Division I rules. Limited student athletes 4 seasons of competition in a 5-year period. Yeah, winter sports are not included, so winter sports are completely done for those seniors or for those people on their last year.
Most of them got their whole basketball got the whole season and they just didn't get the tournament, which I know is the most important part to crown a champion. But I mean, the regular season did happen.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I thought you guys would think that was kind of interesting. I saw it. I didn't believe it. I didn't really look much other than just scrolling through Facebook at all. I did see MLB focused on to start the season early as May in Arizona. I think that has to do something probably the warmer weather.
Yeah, I don't see that happening either.
No, I don't either. I don't see that happening one bit at all.
For what sport?
MLB.
Oh, baseball.
But that's just one thing I spilled through there.
Mitch, you'll get a crack out of this, and Chase, we're going to dog on you a little bit. Being that we're Kentucky fans and Chase, you're the IU fan, I heard the dumbest fucking shit on the radio. I forget who it was. It might have been Dan Dockage or somebody, but
we'll talk about Dan like that.
I like Dan Dockage, but I'm saying an IU fan called into the show and was actually arguing that IU should be crowned the national champion. And their philosophy was, at the end of the college basketball tournament, there's only one team that wins the last game of the season, right? And technically, if you look at the schedules and the way everything played out, IU technically did win the last completed basketball game of the season. So they said that they should be crowned the champion. That just shows.
Was it Dan Dockage?
I don't know if it's Dockage show or JMV or somebody, but
God, I would have loved to hear heard his response to that.
It wasn't Dockage because Dockage would have blew it out of the water. But that was.
Oh, kiss my ass! Kiss my ass.
Well, that's the only thing they had. They still dwell on the Christian Wofford shot.
That's it. That's all you guys. Yeah, you IU fans are so caught up on you guys beating Kentucky for the first time since Vietnam War. Christian Wofford.
You can't talk about Christian Wofford shot.
That's the one that buzzer beater, and that's the last year we played you guys.
Yeah, and then you guys were pussies and backed down. You didn't want to come play us anymore.
Because we didn't want to get beat by a mid-major school.
A mid-major school.
You guys got lucky.
SEC is like the weakest basketball conference on the freaking planet.
And you guys have won national champion. My biggest argument, why in the fuck did you guys rush the floor? You guys have won national championships. Not like I can see if Kentucky got beat by whoever the hell beat us earlier in the season with Walter McCarty as a coach. Evansville. If we would have played it, if we would have lost to Evansville at Evansville and they rushed the court, I get it. But you guys
I understand. I think it has a lot to do with a lot of the IU kids these days. Are a lot of East Coast kids. They're not.
I do too.
Indiana kids. I mean, if you go there, I mean, it's not because it's just different.
Yeah,
I 100% agree.
When they rushed the floor, we were just like, because I forget that when they rushed the floor, sometimes it wasn't even to beat. It was like beating a top 10 team. Like, what the hell was going on? That's embarrassing to me. Like, but
so there's still some IU fans that. Hell, even my buddy Ben Holiday. I don't know if I told you the story, but he works for a company called CoVideo, and they specialize in actual video email marketing. And he posted something on LinkedIn when he first started working there that showed him sitting at his computer desktop watching YouTube videos. And guess what the fuck he had pulled up on his computer screen? The Wofford shot. Like, that's just the epitome of, that's how I blanket all you guys together, is that's all you got. That's your only leg you have to stand on.
I do give, hold on a second. Hey, turn that down, please, Brooklyn.
It's a ridiculous comment.
I do agree. It looked bad on, and I don't know, there's probably a lot of stuff, financial stuff on the side that caused them to not play them anymore or whatnot. But whatever the timing was, looked extremely horrible on Kentucky's side of things. It seemed like a battle cry, like, oh, we got beat, we're not going to play you guys again. I don't even know what the whole story is behind that or why.
Calipari wanted games to happen in Indianapolis so they could probably try and recruit Indianapolis better. And IU said, we'll keep it the same. One game at IU, one game at Kentucky, and just keep alternating years. And they wanted to switch it up, and it's just like it clearly was trying to favor Kentucky. So, I mean, it's typical Calipari, come in, cheat, weed out, get your good opponents out of there, play your weak-ass conference schedule. Like SEC was the second best team in the SEC, like Vanderbilt or something. Like, come on, dude.
Florida.
Out of here. Your whole conference is trash. If Kentucky was in the Big Ten, they would probably top half.
But, top half?
Yeah, they'd be top half.
Excuse you?
If you think they would waltz through the Big Ten, like, get out of here, dude. That cupcake schedule they play in the SEC, everybody knows the SEC is trash.
In the last 5 years, named 10 guys. Look what Brooklyn just brought me, and it's 10:30 in the morning. I even asked her to bring me a drink.
Oh, Brooklyn, bring it to my house.
Oh, she said no. Go put that in the refrigerator. I don't need that right now. It's 9:30 in the morning, and I'm trying to drink a cup of coffee. Look at that. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. All right, back to the question, Chase. Real quick. Do this, and I have a question for you guys. I don't know the answer. But the first question is, do you have 10 or IU, name 10 guys in the NBA that have done good that's came from IU in the past 5 years? 10. I need 10.
That's Tony. Yogi Ferrell's in there. Anunoby for Toronto Raptors won a championship. No big deal. He was their sixth man. I really don't think you want to do this.
But we do, because you can't think of a third one.
Victor Oladipo don't count.
Oh, well, I'm just going year by year, like most recent. Even Thomas Brown's a starter. Then you keep going. Oladipo, obviously, all-star. Go down to Houston. You have Old North Central boy.
Conley.
That's one per class, and then we're not even talking about Cody Zeller, who's.
I also said guys that have had an impact in the NBA.
They're starters in the NBA. I mean, what do you want? That's an impact.
Well, you name.
What do you have? Anthony Davis? Like, name another one.
Oh my God! Devin Booker, Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns. Who else we want to go with there? Kid Gilchrist.
Kid Gilchrist? Give me a break, dude. Not an effective player. Get out of here.
You're right. He's not an effective player right now.
Right now, he never was. He had like 10 good games, and he was never good.
Knight.
No.
Aaron Fox. Wall.
John Wall, like 12 years ago.
That's 8 off the top of the head. My favorite one out of that group.
5 years. In the past 5 years, and you named 2, maybe they were in the past 5 years.
In the past 5 years?
Yeah.
Aaron Fox, Devin Booker,
Jamal Murray.
Murray. Good job.
Those are the three those are the ones that pop off the top of my head.
You think that you got all these players, but you don't.
They do. Okay.
IU actually has a lot of guys in the NBA, man. I'm not saying they got a bunch of all-stars in there, but they put a lot of people in the
2019,
NBA.
P.J. Washington, Tyler Hero, Keldon Johnson. 2018, Jared Vanderbilt, Kid Gilchrist, Kevin Knox. 2017, Malik Monk, De'Aaron Fox.
Are we talking about guys that just are on an NBA team? Like, these guys are like, you're naming bench players right now.
Okay.
I'm talking about dudes who actually play. You said are effective. I named starters.
T.J. Washington, Kevin Knox, Malik Monk, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns, Adebayo. That's 8 all-stars in the last 5 years. 8 all-stars.
All those guys are not all-stars. Get out of here.
Okay, because Wikipedia's lying to me. Karl Anthony Towns, all-star. Devin Booker, all-star.
Devin
Adebayo,
Booker was all-star reserve this year, just for the
all-star.
record. He only got voted because somebody got hurt. But I like Devin Booker. He's really good. I love Devin Booker.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins was 15 years ago.
Cousins was in 2011.
No, that was 10 years ago. And you said in the past 5 years. Now all of a sudden it's changing now.
Yeah. Who were your all-stars in the last 5?
Oladipo. I don't know. I mean, you're acting like
he was an all-star and he was on sing whatever that Masked Singer. That dude can actually sing real well. That's pretty impressive. No, back to the whole story. I think it's bullshit that Kentucky stopped playing him. There's probably a story behind it, but it was bad timing, whatever it is. But I wish they would get him back in the schedule because I think that's something that it's hard to play at Assembly Hall, just like it's hard to play at Rep Arena. And the fact that Evansville came into Rep Arena and put it to business, it's pretty impressive. And that was pretty cool to see. I like seeing that kind of stuff.
And then the coach got fired.
The Evansville dude did?
Yeah, McCarty. He'd been on
Creed, dude.
On probation for a while. I don't know. I think he says inappropriate lewd comments to females.
Yeah, it's for being creepy, right?
Yeah. They warned him about it, and I think after he beat Kentucky, he probably got even a bigger head and jumped off the deep end again. They said, "You're done."
Attaboy. Next question, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that want to know. Maybe nobody knows. I don't know. That stimulus thing that got passed. What's the process, and how quickly can people expect money? Anybody know?
I've heard it's quite the process. That they're going to make you jump through some hoops to get the money, I assume. But I think that there's like a guideline that has the steps that you've got to take and things that you need to have ready that they're going to ask for.
I've saw that also. I've also read too that if you already had your taxes filed for 2019, that speeds it up. And if you did direct deposit to receive your refund, that you don't have to do anything. That's just
stimulus. That's a normal stimulus package. But for the small business, is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm not talking for that payroll. No, I'm talking about like individual receiving that.
$1,200
$1,200 a person, $500 a kid.
This week or next.
So that's why I was kind of
Tiger.
Because I had saw that they were sending that census stuff out to via the mail, and everybody thought that they had to fill that census letter out and send it back or go online and get it done, or they weren't going to get their money. And I read that was kind of a hoax. It's kind of just a way for the government to get more information.
Yeah, you gotta watch what gets shared on the internet. I know that it was, if you haven't filed 2019 yet, they just go by what you did in 2018. So if you filed your 2018 taxes and you had a kid and you made less than $100,000, then you should be getting it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I don't know if it's a hoax or not also, but Carly had saw somewhere that some guy posted on Instagram or Twitter or something that he already got his. So I don't know if his last name started with a B, so I don't know if they're going through alphabetically or what this case may be, but there's a chance some people might already have gotten their $1,200.
Yeah, I don't know if last Friday was the first one. I know they were ahead of schedule, though. They were like a week or 2 weeks ahead of schedule, so getting it put out. I mean, if you already have your checking on file there, then that was a big thing, because some people are like, oh, if you don't have your checking on file, then you're not going to get your return for so long. They have a portal that you can go into and like enter your information and put your checking account on file because they want a direct deposit. They don't want to mail checks out.
So, and I don't think you want it as a person receiving. I don't think you want that mailed to you. There's probably going to be dumbasses out there hunting that money down.
Oh yeah.
You already know that. You already know there is. All right. Well, I guess going into the rest of the week here, hopping around, was an all right show, I guess. Got to talk a little bit about some good stuff. But one takeaway for the week moving forward. or something that you learned from the week or that you can bring positive?
Try to stay cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, I know this week so far been a little bit stressful for me with my kids being home and actively doing their e-learning stuff, which I know is extremely tricky and trying to juggle and balance time. But try to stay cool, calm, and collected. Don't get frustrated with it for all the parents out there, and just enjoy the time with your kids, I suppose. And that's all we can do. Kind of treat it as a positive as instead of a negative.
Dig it. Mr. Chase Lau?
Yep. No, I mean, it's the same. Just reiterate that. I mean, we've been doing a lot of going walks and bike rides with the boys and just trying to hang out with them as much as we can and trying to get them occupied so we can get a few things knocked out, try and work together, get some things knocked out around the house, and then, get that energy out and just hang out with them.
Absolutely. Good time for it. Weather's nice. I kind of I was up late last night and early this morning and just had some things running through my mind, and actually shared it on Facebook and Instagram, and it was I made a little graphic out of it. We were all last night, the kids and Shelby, we were out on the driveway, and that moon was super cool. Did you guys see that? That moon was awesome. While looking at it, the girls were just, look, it's kind of a cool little picture, and I'll just kind of flip the screen around here and show you. But they're sitting on the ground a little bit, but I made a little graphic out of it. And, with everybody, all the negativity and people that might be struggling through some of this stuff, like I put, everybody's important. Everyone needs someone to talk to. Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Some people may not have that person or that something. And I kind of just wanted to offer up I wanted to kind of offer up my own self. My phone's always on. If anyone needs someone to talk to or just chat, I'm tired of talking to the same people in your household, and just want to chat and shoot the shit, I'm here. Or if you really have, something you want to talk about and get off your chest, I think there's a lot of people out there, and we all need to make sure that we're, being there for one another, because this is not a fun time, first off, and second of all, it's not fun going through something and not having somebody to vent to. So I guess that's kind of my takeaway for the day there, for the week, I guess. So
hey, fellas, we got to do the Friday evening happy hour.
Yeah, let's do that this week. That was my fault. We got going on something on Friday.
Saturday, and then it was just cricket, so that's fine.
Yeah, kind of.
We got ghosted by you, Mitch.
We did.
I didn't get a message saying, "Hey, we still good to go today?" Never got that.
Because me and Austin FaceTimed each other, man.
Yeah, right. I don't believe that one bit. Well, guys, I appreciate everybody joining the show. Kind of a longer show. I know it's one cup. Everyone knows the rules, but just trying to make it a little fun. It's also nice for us to socialize a little bit and talk to one another. Get outside, enjoy this weather while it's nice. It's supposed to, I think, snow or something at some point this week, which is stupid. Be there for one another. We're all here for you guys. Feel free to reach out with anything you may need. Hopefully we'll keep on getting this show to grow a little bit and bring you some more funny and entertaining content. But for Austin, Chase, and I, Chase, you guys, appreciate you joining me.
Yep.
That's it, fellas. Have a good one.
Bradley, Brad, you got anything cool for everybody?
No.
All right.
No.
Words of wisdom. Hold on, Lil B, you got something for everybody? Anything cool to say?
Brooklyn, go get me a Bud Light.
Hey, go make a TikTok video. There you have it. Try something new today. Make a TikTok video. We're going to try it later on, so I'll make sure to share it with you all. Go follow us on Instagram, 1cup. Everyone knows the rules. Or excuse me, I think it's just 1cup. Everyone knows the rules. Go look it up and follow us on Instagram. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mitch Gibson. And we'll provide some more content coming up in the future. Well, remember, everybody, 1cup. Everyone knows the rules. Have a great day. Make a difference. And appreciate you joining me, boys.
See you guys.